Saints huddle. The fans know they've got a big part to play this afternoon, and they are starting in noisy fashion, and let's hope that continues for 90 minutes. And now Everton might be on the break. Richarlison, great skill, skips it past Bednarek, who committed himself. He finds Walcott, he might have been off, he's on, says the linesman. Walcott into the edge of the penalty area, tackled eventually as Saints get plenty of red shirts back. Davies shoots from distance, Sigurdsson wants another go. Saints have got to be careful where they put their feet in here. Stevens almost had a lurch at Sigurdsson, and Everton will let it roll out for a corner. That's something else we've seen in the past day. Saints getting caught out in their own attacking situations.
Well, it's getting that balance right, like the manager said. You know, you want to go forward, but you don't want to be counter-attacked at him. So when you're going forward, you've got to get your organisation right at the back so you don't get counter-attacked.
4 minutes gone at St Mary's, curled out, header from Holgate to the back post, and Davies gets a free header above Bednarek. Nothing McCarthy could do from point-blank range, and Davies, who hurt Saints right at the end at Goodison in May 2018, has hurt Saints right at the beginning in 2019 at St Mary's. 4 minutes gone, Saints 0, Everton 1. Tom Davies as Saints concede from a set piece.
Well, you look at the corner's been taken, it's won by Everton, and it's the big player at the front who's flicked it on, and Davies is at the back. Neither of them challenged.
Yeah, and Cedric looks up from left wing back, finds Genepo. He's tackled though by Sidibe. Foul on him, referee says advantage. Good ball as well, it put Tosin down the right. Walcott has great challenge from Jack Stevens, Dave, seeing the danger as a sweeper, coming across, and he balls at the Saints defenders away to the left who gave the ball away. I'm not surprised.
Well, it's end-to-end football at the moment, Adam. Both sides looking to go to try and get in behind back fours or back threes.
Burnley have taken the lead against West Ham, let me tell you. Digne goes back to Schneidlin, and the Saints great side puts it into the edge of the D. Flick on by Tosin, looks for a return ball, he might get it as well, and the Turk has headed it well over the crossbar. He was less than 6 yards out. Walcott's volleyed it back to him for a 1-2. He got the wrong side of the defender, and inexplicably, from his perspective and Everton's, he's bounced off the top of his head and gone well over. He should have buried that for my money. Right, Boufal for Cedric. And it's still a back five, and definitely Genepo is playing left wing back, Dave, and let's hope he's learned how to play it since the game at Bramall Lane. Saints behind, desperate need of something. Hardly threatened the Everton goal in the first 45 minutes, at home, remember, booed off at half time, and here we are in the second half. Can they start more positively, play higher at the pitch? Genepo overlapping, Boufal gets it deep in the Everton half. It's almost as far as they've been. He tries to turn around Sidibe in the big unit, doesn't get it off him, then he fouls Genepo. Good work from Moussa Genepo. Him and Boufal have a bit of a low five with each other. Just 4 home wins in 2019, including Everton here in January, remember. The last v Wolves in April. James Ward-Prowse, who scored here in January, has a free kick from the left. He goes out to Boufal. He might just curl the shot, and Pickford catches it two-handed above his head. But that, everybody, is the first shot on target for Saints, and as ironic cheers around St Mary's, it's come in the 47th minute. Sidibe's let the ball run under his foot. Walcott's gone back to rescue it. Sidibe then loses out to Boufal. It's play on, no foul on Walcott. Boufal's driving towards the penalty area, runs into Mina, gets it back. He's got his back to goal though. He squares it to Redmond. Redmond 35 yards out, finally sees Armstrong. Low ball into the near post, and Holgate squirts the ball out for a corner as he slides. But Saints have a corner, and the fans are rallying behind the team with a glimmer of light as the sun bursts through. Can Saints respond? Ward-Prowse with the corner, headed off Mina. Bodies fall over in the box. Genepo keeps it in beneath us, so on this near side, tries to line up his defender, goes round Schneidlin, still going to the byline, pulls it back again. It's Holgate that intercepts the cross and puts it behind for another corner. Ward-Prowse will jog across this near side. Here comes Ward-Prowse's corner. Big men in the middle of the penalty area, hangs it towards the back post, easy header away in the end by Mina, unchallenged. Boufal collects though, Schneidlin's out there with him on the left. Boufal will try and line him up, goes to the byline, gets round Schneidlin, gets the ball in, and Danny Ings does equalise for Southampton. 5th minute of the second half. Another goal for Danny Ings against Everton. The former Liverpool player celebrates and then calls his colleagues back to the halfway line and says, we've got some work to do. But Ings has his 5th Premier League goal of the season, his 5th against Everton, and Saints have a lifeline after a poor first half, and Ings has given it them 1-1.
Well, all that is because of Boufal's ability. He's got onto the dead ball line. We've worked it. We're playing higher up the field. He's gone along the line. He's cut it across the 6-yard box, and we've got a goal.
1-1. Let's get that clear. Vestergaard brings the ball to halfway. Nowhere to go. Just blue shirts in front of him. Saints under pressure on the ball now, and they've given it away. Romeo caught in possession, was given a hospital pass. Richarlison bearing down on the penalty area. Gets in it, he's pushed wide. Gets the cross in, comes off Bednarik. The Everton fans want a handball, comes back out to Sigurdsson, and McCarthy tips it over from the edge of the penalty area. All self-inflicted wounds from Southampton, and they got away with it because McCarthy made the save. Everton want a handball in the box. Romeo on halfway. Boufal's keeping his width beneath us on the left, but Redmond's found Armstrong on the right. Jenipo's got forward. He won't get around Mina, will he? No. Home fans want a penalty, but it's not going to happen in a million years. The two players clashed. Mina trying to stop him going round him. And he's about a foot taller than Jenipo, Yerry Mina. But Jenipo's still barking at him like a Jack Russell at an Alsatian, Dave. Armstrong read that early and came inside off the right and got the ball back. Now Ings looks up, hits the outside of the right foot into the ball beautifully, into the path of Djenepo on the left, wants to go inside Sidibe. Oh, and the referee says free kick. They say Sidibe pushed him off the ball. I think he thought it was shoulder to shoulder, Sidibe, but he's been booked for that. That's an interesting decision. First booking of the game coming in the 64th minute. Right on the edge of the penalty area. He puts his arm out a little bit, but he didn't do a lot wrong, Sidibe, did he, Dave?
Tell you what, I think we're very fortunate to get that one.
Yeah, I do. Ward-Prowse tries to line it up. Pickford dances on his line. He does curl it, and Pickford tips it round for a corner. Great free kick, good save, great football.
Good player there from Ward-Prowse.
He's got
good delivery
spot
that.
On. And that's got the crowd going again. This game now, the sort of game we expected it to be at the start. Now, Spurs are 1-up against Sheffield United. Ball to the back post, and Everton are 2-1 up at St Mary's. Lovely cross from the right, and rushing in was Richarlison off that left-hand side now since the substitution. And the Brazilian blasts the goal in. It's a punishing, killing goal for Saints. Richarlison's third, and again Saints caught out at the back post from a cross, and they are punished as Everton celebrate with their fans, and Southampton are going to have to try and do it all over again with time running out.
Well, that's some goal that. They've gone down the right and put an early ball in, but you've got three centre-backs, Adam, and you've got Charlison coming in. He's not marked at him, it's whipped in early.
And they've got problems, Dave, in these full-back positions and everything, because they're not there. 2-1 to Everton. They've won a free kick inside the Saints half. 3-0 to Burnley against West Ham. Newcastle beating Bournemouth 2-1. Digne chips the free kick to the back post. Iwobi's totally free, and he's volley across the box, ricochets, and it's the outside of the post.
We've been totally done from the free kick.
Yeah.
Everybody's watched the ball as if it was coming in the box. They've done a dinker over the top. Iwobi's come round the back, and he was totally free.
No one within 5-10 yards of him. Portini's got the whistle in his hand. Header won by Michael Keane anyway from McCarthy's long clearance, and Davies whacks it across the pitch to the far side. It's a big moment for Everton. It's a big blow for Southampton. This was the must-win game, and Southampton have lost it at home. More boos around St Mary's. It's not the scoreline that it was against Leicester, but it feels as damaging in the context of the Premier League season.